the tendencies that a person's color, race, if we want to call it that, sexuality, gender, social position, it should not be determinants of one's success, but one's own ability, was concretely defined in the 20th century by Ayn Rand, but are also the main tenets of the Church of Satanism by Anton LaVey. Anton LaVey did not believe in Satan. He became an atheist because of what happened to him as a child by his Christian minister father. Like I mentioned in the video before, LaVey was quite enumerated with Rand and based his belief system on it. There's no wonder that people like, who I mentioned in the last video, people like Susan Sontag, Marilyn Manson, okay, we're talking high IQs here, Arthur Miller, the famous playwright that had that misfortune of being married to Marilyn Monroe and not recognizing her own brilliance, amongst many other atheists, ratio motive, a plethora, look it up on the net, a plethora of famous scientists joined this church because they wanted something that argued that the right for a human being to live and exist. Okay, I'm getting emotional here. I just find it so ironic that the belief systems that could have prevented Nazi Germany, that could have prevented the Black Art. A lot of people argue what happened in Cambodia was unpreventable. I argue that it could be. Okay, look it up. The Pol Pot, Khmer Rouge, and the fact that Buddhism actually helped the public be more docile, not standing up. In the Black Art was just horrendous. Okay, and I think I've mentioned Nazi Germany. The Zaibatsu system in for the 20th century in Japan, and what went on there, which everyone keeps quiet about, but that was a Holocaust in and of itself. So anti-Holocaust sentiments and thinking have been denigrated into being considered evil. And I find it ironic that those who take the espousement of being evil have the most ethical, moral, humanistic, compassionate arguments for the right for people to live. Trey Stone was not wrong when he said that he thought that Marilyn Manson was the most moral living man on the planet in the 2000s. Okay, we're not talking about the 90s heroin addict. We're talking about the 2000s Marilyn Manson. Using religion and using God as an excuse to encroach upon, rape, destroy for the common good is evil. That is true evil. I mean, everyone goes, oh, Slayer. Oh, they were so evil. Angel of Death is the reason why Goebbels and all the scientists in Canada and in Britain are taught in high school, the scientific experimentations that were done during Nazi Germany. And the majority of songs by this group are highly ethical. Even the violent, like the stuff Jeff Hanneman focused on. So yeah, Angel of Death happened. Actually, every single song that Jeff Hanneman wrote in his lyrics were about real people and real situations. So it isn't just like a Rob Zombie comedy where it's fictional. And well, Kerry King, who's still alive and a genius, but an idiot, but talks like a trucker, he focuses on addiction. Again, the point is why is humanism? Why is it that people that say you have a right to exist, you have a right to produce, you have a right to be who you are if you're hurting no one else, you have a right to be creative, you have a right to be brilliant, are branded the evil ones?